okay? So she takes her to the bathroom. She tells her she's not a bottom. She then goes to this woman's house. Closet's supposed to be so drunk, she allowed Closet to drive her. She goes to this woman's house. She was given the option to sleep downstairs, to sleep on an air mattress in another room, or sleep in the air mattress at the foot of Closet's bed. She picks to sleep in the on the air mattress in Closet's room. Now, this woman just tried to SA you at the casino per your own statements, right? The viable option would be, even if you was broke, the viable option would be to sleep downstairs, get up, and run out the house and call 911. Never was she without her phone. Keep that in mind. She got her phone. Get up, get away. Don't block killer, y'all. Don't block killer. Get up, get away, and go call the police, right? That's a viable option. She decides not to do that. Then she returns back. Yeah, don't block killer. Don't mess with them, y'all. Let everybody come in and chill, unless they triple zeros and, you know, the usual goons get kicked out. Anyway, she then runs back home after joking with her husband about, I think this woman tried to rape me. And then the boyfriend was like, oh, you got that $20 you said you was going to send me? And then her excuse for that is that I joke about rape often with him. She goes back home. She comes back to meet the same assaulter in LA on her own volition. Do you know how much you got to go through to fly? You got to stand in that long line, get your tickets, TSA, they check you, get on the plane, fly, reverse everything, go back through everything, walk through the airport. She flies back to meet with the same woman that she said tried to assault her, and she thought that was her friend. So then, y'all know the rest, right? Then she throws I Speak under the bus, Closet again under the bus, gets away. Don't go to the police, because it happened in LA. So LAPD has jurisdiction, right? Don't go to the police. She gets in the fucking car. I Speak tried to assault her, according to her. Okay, don't chop this up, because I don't believe shit that lady said, ever. I Speak tries to assault her. This the part I can't get over. This man tried to assault you in the bathroom per your statements. You get in the car with the other person you said tried to assault you that's plotting with melatonin and Mike's Hard Lemonade on everybody. And she tried to assault you, but you jump in the car with her. You say all that happened. You got a Cuban phone number, and I don't know if you had Daewoo phone number. I Speak is this big gargantuan man that tried to assault y'all and rip you out the car and tried to get you in the bathroom and everything else. You get in the damn car with Mo and you leave, and you don't say a damn thing to them other women in that house. You leave them with someone you say tried to assault you in the bathroom. And you a SA advocate. You don't text. You don't call. You don't warn. You don't do nothing. You get in the vehicle, and you go away. And you leave I Speak, Daewoo, and Cuban in that house together.
Did you forget she chewed his ass?
That's the type of friend right there. That's the type of woman that'll watch a woman get drunk and see a group of men lead that woman off and won't open her goddamn mouth. That's who you are. You an advocate? You ain't no damn advocate. Because if a man come at me and I got to fight him up off of me in the bathroom, not only is everybody in the house going to know, he going to feel it too. Okay? And the reason why I got so upset, because my bias came into play. I literally was like, okay, the I Speak stuff could have happened, but when she was talking about Closet Talk 101, go over there and curse that B out, go over there and tell her she'll rape. I was like, man, that's a lady. Why you ain't punch her in her jaw? Like, you a woman to woman. So when I asked her that question, you remember, y'all, she was weak. She had like, larynx cancer or thyroid cancer or something. Every time you catch her up on something, she moved the goalpost. That is the sign of a fucking liar. Every time you get caught up, you move the goalpost, one more thing get added. Because when you started the first lie, you had to keep lying to cover for the lie and 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 cover for the lie. Then your dumb ass can't remember what you lied about. All right, y'all. They locked me out, damn, locked me in the house. Sorry. This is not an attack on, it's going to take you some time. You have to sit down and really think on your friend. And when you really think on your friend, you're going to be mad, baby. When you look back and look at everything and do your research as you should, and you realize how that lady lied to you and manipulated you and used you, you're going to be pissed. And I'll be right here. Me, King, be right here, baby. You can come vent. Okay, I'm not mad at you. It took me a while to understand the depth of which that woman manipulated me. And I ain't gonna lie, I felt like a fucking idiot. I'm sitting up here with a whole master's degree, then worked in social services for umpteen years, and I let this bald-head lady lie to me on the internet, and I believed her. I believed her. I have talked to victims of rape and childhood sexual abuse. I've interviewed people, I've interrogated people, and I believed her. That's how good she is at what she do. But baby, you in shock right now. All right, y'all, go ahead. Take it away, panel.
All right. She knew. So why she ain't use it?
Okay, I want.
It's a.
I'm gonna drop, but
Okay,
this shit
yeah,
crazy
shit
for
show.
real.
Since you gonna drop, why don't you explain to Fiery, because y'all got a closer relationship, and I want you, Dominican, and Pin Up to support her, because you know they're finna attack her. Even though they're gonna try to twist it and say, Fiery went over there and said she loved police and she believed everything the police said, they're gonna try to twist it, but you know they're gonna try to
They
attack
did
her
the
behind
same
the
thing to
scenes.
me too. You know what I'm saying? It was a ringer. And what I'm trying to get people to understand is that I've owned up to my shit on multiple lives. I've owned up about being a devil's advocate. I've owned up to saying fuck shit behind the scenes. I've owned up to my shit. Okay? But I'm not going to spend the rest of my life owning up to shit that I've done. Because if this was me years ago, I wouldn't have owned up to fucking anything. Let's keep that a buck. Now, when it comes down to all this other extra shit that was going on, I started pulling back, and I started to go on a backup page on most stuff. I started to go on backup pages just so I could see what was really going on. Because I was lied to at one point. I was told that she hasn't talked to Mo since October. I mean, not October. Yeah, October.
Yeah.
Then I come to
And
find
the
out
text
it was
messages.
November, and it was longer than that. Okay? Me and Felisa, we've had our bump heads, but the thing that really pissed me off about that whole situation is when my mental was made a mockery on this app. That I faked something in order to not hold myself accountable. Now, people can be up on this app, say what they will, do what they will. I don't give a shit because I live real life in real time. Okay? So I do understand, Fiery, that you are going to be attacked. Hell, we all might be damn attacked, but I don't give a shit no more. I don't give a shit. Because even though I don't like certain freaking people, what I'm not going to do is come up on this app with people that I once called friends and start playing recordings or start doing stuff like that. Now, granted, and I always say this, and I always want to make it very clear, however anybody else reacts to disrespect and lies and shit like that, that is how they're going to react to it. I'm not in the predicament of what Mo was in. I'm not in the predicament of what I Speak is in. So I'm not going to police anything. Because what I could have done is that I could have dropped off this live while he was up here. But I didn't. I understand the hurt that people are going through, and I get that.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly get that. Because if it was me, I wouldn't know how I would react.
To 2 years. Keep in mind, 2 years. And the thousands and thousands of people that's attacked that man in closet.
So
she
I can't sit
literally,
here and
she
police
wanted their
anything.
platforms. She wanted their platforms, and since she couldn't have them, she decided she was going to destroy them. That's what it comes down to.
I know that they're probably going to go and chop and screw this and be like, oh, Vixen, you said this. Yeah, I said a whole bunch of shit. I sure the fuck did. But let's not forget, y'all, that majority of the time when I was over there, I was in a drunken stupor. I relapsed. Then on top of that, there was a lot of trigger warning, self-harm happening with me because I was triggered every damn day. And then I started remembering things that I did not deal with.
Yeah.
And I tried to warn people. But it's all good. Say whatever the hell you got to say about me. I don't give a shit. Because y'all
Closet
ain't over here
fart.
paying my bills. Y'all ain't over here taking care of my kids. Y'all ain't doing shit for me.
Closet fought this as hard as she could, and the tears and pain that she suffered, as well as I speak. I can't even put it on my heart to understand what them two people went through.
Oh, and pizza
Period.
and tacos, it wasn't that it did happen. It did happen. Because there was one time in my life I was just kicking it, and it was not that long ago. And somebody decided that they want to try to quote unquote troll me and bring up the fact, trigger warning, that I was molested. Okay? So these people are sick. All right?
Llamas, drop rain. Drop
I
rain in
don't
the comments.
care. I do not care how much I don't like a person or if I don't fuck with people no more. Because in real life, I do the same thing. And everybody that knows me in real life could tell you, yeah, you know, when she don't want to fuck with you no more, she will completely disappear. That's what she does. But the fact of the matter is that my hurt of what I went through over there, even though it was some deep stuff in Kappa knew, even though it was some deep stuff, it will never amount to what I Speak in Closet Talk went through. It will never be that deep with me. So like I say, when I jump on panels and stuff like that, and when I talk about certain stuff, I say that because of the simple fact that the ones that are over there laughing and kikiing and ha-haing right now, just like you guys laughed and kikied about what I went through this past summer, but that was temporary, clearly, because I know me as a person. But it will never amount to what those two have been through. I've sat here, I've been attacked. I've been on green screens. It's been there. And the reason why I stay quiet, it's not because of the simple fact that I wanted to quote unquote hide shit. It's because I know as much as the person that I am, I can only take so much. That's why I've left the app. That's why I've took my mental breaks from the app. That's why I was solely over on Instagram, because I knew I was going to be attacked. No, I did not run to Cuban for help, and that's a lie. That's a lie. You guys literally recorded something of me when I was in my drunken stupor and then played it on the fucking interwebs. After I said, I don't want this
Wait, they
stuff to be...
recorded you and played that recording?
Oh, yeah, it's on Llamas Productions. I even said, I don't want to publicly come out with anything because when he did not SA me, because we never met in fucking person, and I'm not about to lie about that. But that should show y'all over there that if you told anything to them, dealing with SA, DV, whatever the case may be, and they recorded it, you piss them off, they're going to play it for you. They're going to play it on here too, like they did me.
Wait, they played you talking about you being messed with as a child?
I don't know. I don't know if they've let others know that. But I do know that there was a conversation that I had with Polisa and that I had with Marilyn where I was talking about I Speak, and that's probably why he said he has smoke for me, and that's perfectly fine. I Speak, you can have smoke for me. Because like I said, I cannot police how you react. I'm not gonna do it. Because like I said, I could have dropped out the box when you came up here. But the thing about it is that I did not know I was being recorded, and I was. So you guys thought you had a gotcha moment. That's cool. That's fine. I don't operate, and this app is not going to have me operate to sit here and be friends with people. And then as soon as we fall out, I'm going to run to the freaking interwebs and drop everything. I don't operate that way. I don't. When I'm done with you, I delete everything.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's how I work. That's how I work. I can't speak for everybody else.
Why would you be? So that mean that they recorded Tanya Michelle's story and everybody else's story over there. I creep all them people's stories is recorded.
I don't know. It probably could be, but I know that I was recorded. I know that. And so
that's
you
pulling my
guys came
finger.
into this quote unquote friendship with me with ill intent. That's what that shows me. So once I separated, I stopped going in the lives as much as I was because I got tired of being freaking triggered every damn day, because you guys don't have to deal with the downward spiral because you guys are not in the same state. You guys are nowhere freaking near me. You guys don't have to deal with that. I have to deal with that. Pinup got to deal with that. Fiery got to deal with that. Dominican, whoever else has to deal with that. The downward spirals. So like I've said many times in my videos, I'll be the villain. All right? I will be that. You guys don't have to like me. That is fucking fine.
I'm not here to win awards. This is to set right what was done to Pinup and Dominican. I don't care about me. I don't think people understand. Like, I don't give a shit. Two, I need to clear something up really fast. People thought I had access to iSpeak and Mo. I had access to neither of those people because they don't know me from Eve. And then anytime I would go to any place that may have been associated, I was blocked. So if people thought I could easily access these people, I could not to get the true story, which, looks pretty damning when people are trying to block you before you can get the truth. So sorry guys, I'm still hella sick, but I have my voice for the moment. Yes, pushback, I'm 100% aware, and that's why I'm here. I know.
And it sucks. It really, really sucks.
But we are all here for each other. All of us that have been together through this, Vixen, Pinup, Dawn probably would be here if she could be here, Kappa, I wanted to make sure that things were set correctly. And this isn't out of guilt. This is just what's right and correct. And what I want to do is, of course, get my friends' names cleared, because the bullshit that I keep seeing perpetuating on here is disgusting. And I'm over it. And I'm just tired. This app used to be so much fucking fun. My early shit was actual comedy. And then it turned into this crap.
Yes, Tom.
What the fuck,
we
man?
all have the same story because it happened to us in similar ways. When you are a supply to a narcissist and they discard you, this is what happens. It's the same repetitive pattern. It's the same thing. And I know Blaze and Police, you guys are probably watching, and whatever the case may be, I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because if I did, I wouldn't have been said anything. I would have just kept silent. But I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit because it is disgusting. It's disgusting. And Blaze, you have attacked me too. And you know it.
By the way,
and you've also tried to attack me.
Let me say this. So you know how y'all feeling right now, and then people want to hear from Pinup. They did ask, they have Pinup spoke yet. How y'all feeling right now? The anger, the disgust, all those feelings that you got right now. Can y'all two, Shit Show and Fiery, can y'all imagine how I Speak and Closet is feeling at this moment? Yet again, reliving all of this again.
Honestly, you know what, Kappa? I can imagine, but like I said, it's not me. And like that's why I said, because me and I Speak, we were mutuals. And that's where I fucked up, where I should have just went to him personally and be like, hey, what's going on? Mm-hmm. Instead of being in that mentality of, oh, well, believe the victim. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe
the victim. Believe the
done.
victim. And if you don't believe the victim, you're a piece of shit.
But
it's a lose-lose situation. If you don't believe the victim, you a POS. And as a woman, that holds weight, that you feel like you out here discrediting victims that's women. That holds weight against the fact that you have a mutual relationship with somebody online. Right? She plays that. You're in a lose-lose situation. That's what I found myself in. I was like, okay, my bias came in. I can't believe this about Closet. That's a woman. Why you ain't just hunt a jaw and move on? But when it came to this man, I was like, could it be? That's bias. She played on our implicit bias. She played on our bias. The fact that we know that women are victimized overwhelmingly by men, right? She knows how to play. This woman wanted to be an actress. She knows how. She turned the waterworks on for the white girl that said that this man had to show his bank statements to show he wasn't even in the continental United States.
But see, like, that was a lot of shit that once it started clicking, once I stopped going into the lives as much, and once I started actually watching stuff and stuff like that, and it started clicking, is when I was like, nah, I don't want no more parts of this. And yeah, there was a whole fucking fallout between us and all this other shit, but that fallout was going to come anyway. Because like I said, nobody knows that me and Polisa were bumping heads before the fallout was actually public. Okay? So, like, it's been like that. But like I said, I don't know. I can't. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, you know, him going off or whatever was wrong. No, because I'm not in that situation. I didn't have my life fucked with like that. Just like with Closet Talk, I did not have my life fucked with like that. So I can't sit here and be like, oh, no, you know, they're wrong. No, they're valid in how they're going off. And that's cool. Like I said, you know, I will never meter those two responses on a platform that I'm hosting, because they have the right. Listen, they have the right, unabashedly, to be angry. We all of us, every last person that ever boosted her live, went to her live, liked her live, listened to her bullshit, edit stuff, every last one of us, not all of y'all in here, but every last person that boosted that, we are all responsible for the outcome. And then the last thing I'm going to say, I'm going to shut up. What if Polisa, the God, was I Speak in Closet Talk's 13th reason, and we fucking contributed to that? So we have no right to talk loud to them. We have no right to be angry at them. We shut the fuck up and listen and let them tell us what we got the right to do, because we fucked up the first time. So we're not going to mess up again. That's why I just said, hold on, because he was getting upset. Not that he didn't have a right to say what he was saying. He was getting upset. And he's going through a lot right now. All of us that boosted that woman could have been the 13th reason for those two people. And therefore, we have no right to pass any judgment or say what he can and cannot do, or our Closet Talk. They got the right to do whatever the hell they want to do on my platform and any damn where else. Now, I'm going to shut up and let y'all talk. Pin Up, they want to hear from you too. I just want to say this last thing before I drop. Yeah, I fucked up, and I can admit that. Yeah, I was wrong, and I can admit that. And I will always admit that, because I have no issue with that, because that comes with a certain part of healing, okay? I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, this person made me do it. No. I did that shit. I said that shit, and I own it. Whether it's forgiven or not, that is on them. And that's cool. If it's not, it's cool. If it is, it's cool too. But like I said, I'm not that type of fucking person. Or the person that they're trying to make me out as is, oh, she's just a liar. She's this and she's that. But if you guys actually paid attention to the ones that have spoke and the ones that have said things, I was not fucking wrong. And on that note, I love you all. Have a good night. I'm about to go make me a nice strong drink, and I'll be in the comments.
We love you, Vixen.
Oh, I love you too, baby.
Okay, Pin Up, they wanted to hear from you and your thoughts on everything. Thank you, Vixen, for coming up.
All right, this is my thoughts, right? I can say I was wrong for not doing the due diligence on asking I speak first about, what happened, going to him first. I can admit that on my part because at first I was just like, okay, I believe police, I believe her, I believe her, I believe her, right? And I can admit that, he is valid on how he fucking feels because when I was accused of
Y'all
essaying,
tap the live. Pin up got a dirty mouth. Tap the live, tap the live, tap the live. This child mouth right here. Go ahead, baby.
I'm sorry.
Please
Look,
tap.
I'm sorry.
Everyone in the comments.
Look, man. Look, when I was accused of that bullshit over there, I was going down swinging on anyone, so I get how he feel. I cannot blame that man for flipping out the way he does, calling everybody a motherfucker goofy. I get it. I will be the same motherfucker way. I will be this man. Look, if y'all look at one of Watch Me Work's freaking, she's hosted a live, and all she was trying to do was just talk about herself. And I came up there swinging, and you had to call my girl Dominican and be like, "Come get your girl, she tripping." Look, I get it. Look, I get it, and I'm not even low key. I ain't even mad for how he going in because he has a right. And I even Mo, when I tried to ask Mo, what should I do? She said, "Look, I don't trust you." And I get it. I said, "Hey, I don't trust you neither, nigga." What? So I look, I get it, and I ain't even offended about it. I'm not offended about it because look, when they called me and Dominican predators and said I was trying to do this to iCreep and all this weird shit, I was like, what the fuck? All y'all motherfuckers get it. What's up? I will meet you in real life. So I get it, I'm not even offended by it, so how I feel about it is, I sat my crazy ass down, did the due diligence, did the work, and I watched all these long ass videos. Man, y'all gonna need a drink to watch these videos. It's a lot. I did the due diligence, and she is a liar. And my mistake was just believing the victim first because I've been essayed before. Girl, get the hell on! I'm on live. Go.
Same.
So I've done. I didn't do the due diligence on going on both sides. I heard bits and pieces on what he said and she said, but then I just went to her and was like, "Oh, okay, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you," like everybody did, right? And I didn't fully go to him and say, "Hey, my nigga, what happened?" That was my mistake. And I should have did that. So I get why he calling everybody goofies. And if you think about it, we all some damn goofies on this motherfucker.
Shit.
Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, King.
Really?
She slid over there to your platform and told your shit up real quick.
Let's go ahead and be honest with this shit. Cause me and Killer did not believe that story at all. Me and Killer say we gonna be neutral on this shit. When you got both sides attacking you, what is you gonna do? We had both sides attacking us. We said,
We
never
attacked you. We never attacked you.
Who played both sides? I ain't fuck with you and I ain't fuck with her.
But I ain't attacked you.
I kept saying, that I wanted you to come up on the platform and speak on your behalf. I ain't want nothing to do with that shit.
Okay.
I can't come up and speak because she ain't accused me of SA yet.
Who wasn't neutral?
Not
See, that's
yet.
the motherfucking problem right there. That's why people don't want to speak out. Because once somebody sit there and tell y'all that we was fucking neutral, y'all got the audacity to say we weren't neutral. Me and Killer did not believe that story at all.
Okay, King, damn. But like I was saying, nigga, calm down.
No, I ain't even talking to you. Know what I'm saying? Dude in the comments. Know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you talking to some of the comments?
Yeah, I ain't on that fuck shit, man. Listen, like I say, we ain't believe that bullshit. And I talked to Genty and told Genty, it didn't matter what, if we would have chose your side or her side, we was gonna get attacked regardless. So I told Killer, bro, we just gonna say we neutral. We ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
Chuck, I'll let you up on somebody else.
Yeah, King, your Scorpio.
Nigga, I don't like my wife, nigga.
I just have one quick question.
What side I chose? What side I spoke, huh?
Well, you asked me why didn't I warn you? You was like, why didn't you warn me of this going on?
Yeah, that this whole about that bullshit.
But here's the thing: when I try to warn people, they run back to her and be like, "Kappa came to me and said da 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 da." So I just stay out of it because, hey, one thing about it, she gonna do what she do. She gonna do what she do.
Hey, of course we know that.
And you gonna
but
see
here's
it.
the thing though, Cap. When you coming into a situation, you don't know shit because everybody got the thing about, oh, everybody should know what's going on this app. Me and Killer was fresh on this app. Me and Killer was doing our own thing on this app. Me and Killer was on a whole different type of platform on this app. That bitch came to us. So you telling me, you know what I'm saying, as a man, I got a bitch telling me that, I'm saying that she been SA, she want to tell her story. I supposed to turn down these women like, no, you can't come on my platform and talk about that type of shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I did that, now look what's going on. When I say I get tired of hearing all the
let me clear this up
I
right
get tired of
now.
all the trauma dumping and shit.
Let me clear this up right now. Let me clear this up right now. Don't bring your ass to my platform talking about some can you advocate for me? Cause I'm not. Cause I'm not Batman and this ain't damn Gotham. I don't advocate for no
research for if I ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
That's it. Do not come to my platform talking about some I got done wrong, wherever, whatever. Talking about you a victim. I'm gonna ask you what's your zip code, and I'm gonna pull up your police department. I'm gonna tell you take your ass to the police department because that's Batman over there. I'm not finna be running these women on here, these females on here, not women. I'm a woman. These females on here is doing too much in the name of fame and coins and gifts and clout. They doing too much. Take your ass. Thanks for joining the team. Take your ass to the popo. If you can't go to the popo ho, then I don't know what to tell you. Don't come to me talking about I'm not holding nobody accountable. I'm not digging down into your fight. I'm not windmilling for you. I ain't doing none of that. Because at the end of the day, her, mommy of six, that other lady that looked like the guy that's the homeless vet living in the woods, all of them scammers, all of them are scammers. And if you're willing to go so low as to use something so hurtful as sexual assault culture and sexual assault, rape culture and sexual assault, you wrong. You wrong. There's no if, and there are people right now that have never seen justice for what happened to them. And you willing to use it and not just use it, perpetuate and lie on it.
This nigga keep saying I chose a side.
Who?
I speak.
Oh, why y'all two getting into it?
Do y'all have an issue with me? Because listen, let me go ahead and break this shit down. If I chose a side, I would have never told I speak that night, the next night, or the night after that, bro, you're more than welcome to come on my platform and tell your side of the story. Are
you able to talk? I speak.
The fuck I ain't even lie for, nigga. Y'all are nobodies to me.
King, your mouth.
He is a fucking nobody to me, nigga. I'm shitting
your
in
mouth,
life, nigga.
King. Your mouth. Never mind. Your mouth, King. Your mouth. Now you the co-host.
What the fuck that pussy ass nigga talking about, man? Nigga, we can take this shit off the app, nigga.
King, can I jump in here so I can go to bed?
All that shit.
King, can I jump in so I can go to bed? I gotta go
Y'all
church
get on the
tomorrow.
internet, y'all gonna talk like y'all hard and shit, nigga. We can meet off the app, nigga. Fuck probation, fuck everything, nigga. What's up?
King, stop right now. All right, King,
Kappa, can you come advocate to the light company for me and tell them I don't want to pay for the light outside my house that I don't use?
I gotta move you, King. King. now his ass and ran. You doing too much, King. You doing way too much. This is what police want. She want people to be fighting. You ain't doing nothing but giving them content, dog. That's it. Even if I felt as though you took a side, because he's told me I took a side. Okay. It's okay. Everything gonna be okay, man. You just
Man, it's a lot of bigotry on this live, though.
Go ahead, keep this shit going. Nigga, I live out here in these streets.
Kappa,
I've been in these motherfucking streets. Anybody got a problem with me out here in these streets, nigga? Come see about me. I'm on all that, nigga. Life for life, nigga. What's up?
Kappa, no. Like, you gotta understand, like, it be stuff like that. Like, okay, you get on here talk about somebody chose a side. This man this whole time did not F with Polisa. And everybody knew that. And he did not choose a side.
Southern, can you drop for me
I was
real
about
quick?
to say that I could drop. I see.
And then put your thing back in so
box.
you come back up. I promise. I know you didn't get
No,
to
you're
speak.
good. You're good. I see and I speak was in the box. So I said I could drop that way he could come in the panel. I'm good.
Okay.
I'll put my
Ken.
request back in later.
Can I jump in before the men talk? Before the men talk, I
Okay,
just want
yeah.
to say this
I'll
one thing.
let I speak up. and
Before
then
the
you
before
can-
the men talk. Her
Okay.
newest thing is that we've never heard.
All right, you bitch ass nigga, what's up?
I speak. Hold
talking
on
about?
for a second. Hold on.
Please,
Hold on.
please.
Hold on.
I know.
Let
I
her
know.
Candy
No,
go,
I ain't trying to
please.
hear none of that. What's up, lying ass nigga? What's up? You did choose a side because you allowed them to come over there and say all of that stuff without doing your due diligence to do some research. Oh, should I just not tell her no, she can't come up? Yes. If you ain't done no research, this folks' real lives being affected, and you do absolutely no research, put her up on your platform, and then you absolutely chose a side. But it wasn't until she flipped on you, like everybody else, in situations.
Nigga, what do I need
You
to
got
do
something to
research
say.
for some shit?
Shut
I
your
ain't know
bitch ass
nothing
up,
about?
nigga.
Fuck,
What's
nigga.
up? What's up
Huh?
then?
What you want to do, nigga?
What's up?
I speak. First of all,
Nah,
you're
don't say
getting it
nothing to
all
me.
wrong.
Don't say nothing to me because you just tried to defend him. And he was not neutral. Don't say nothing to me. You ain't got nothing to say to me. You got nothing to say to me. You got nothing to say to me.
What did you talking about?
You got nothing to say to me. I'm talking to him.
Everybody,
I'm talking to
everybody
him.
mute.
I'm
Everybody
talking to
mute.
him. What's up?
Hold on. Everybody
What's up?
mute.
What we doing?
Everybody mute.
What's up? What we doing?
What it is.
Nigga,
What's
if
up?
you ready to die,
What we
nigga, let
doing,
me
nigga?
know,
Hold
nigga.
on.
What we doing?
I speak. I know this is an emotionally charging time for you, and I know
I
you're
just can't stand
upset.
these folk coming up here and lying.
I understand, but you got listen. He wasn't involved. Somebody Killer, I think she was on Killer Live. Killer Live got taken down. Killer contacted King and said, "Hey, she was trying to tell a story.
Kappa,
Can we come
I
over
seen
to your
all of
live?"
this, Kappa. I seen all of this from the very beginning. You can't say you're neutral in a situation that you're not doing any research on and then absolutely choosing a side.
You can't tell
You're not
nobody what the fuck
neutral.
they can do and what they cannot
Can I
do.
please
not
tell you what
neutral.
happened?
Ain't no situation.
I was
You're
there.
not.
I ain't no
Can I
situation.
tell you what happened?
And like
First of all, I'm not
I
talking to you.
fuck
I'm
about
talking to
the
him.
situation.
Respectfully.
Hold on, Terry. Hold on, King. Can't nobody hear you. King, can't nobody hear
What you
you.
stand
You
for,
yelling.
nigga?
You yelling and you distorted. Can't nobody hear you, dog. Okay, hold
All
on.
I'm saying is stop the cap. If you're going to stand on business and tell the truth, tell the truth. And let's just say, okay, let's just say he started off neutral. He damn sure didn't end that way. He damn sure didn't end that way. Because it wasn't until she called him a predator that all of a sudden he started doing his world tour to try to get his name exonerated. Because he saw that same pressure that
What
came
world
along
tour?
with that.
What world tour? Nigga, what world tour, nigga?
Nah, they was fighting before that.
The
So
fuck you mean?
they was
Running
fighting
around
before
to all
that.
these
Before
lives.
Chicago
Fuck outta
was
here,
I was
president.
gonna
It was-
already lie, nigga. I don't go to nobody lie. The fuck is
You do.
What's that,
Cut the
nigga?
cap. Cut the cap,
Who
lying
lied
ass
I went
nigga.
to?
Cut
Who
the
lied I
cap.
went to, nigga?
Then what you
Nigga,
trying
I
to
was
do,
speaking
bro?
on this shit,
What
nigga.
you trying to do?
Can I tell you
Cut
what
all this
happened
small
today?
talk.
We're
What you
gonna-
trying to do?
Both
Then
of
I come to
y'all.
any of y'all
What you
Nah,
trying
man.
to do?
That
Somebody
That-
can't
What you trying to do then?
Motherfucking lies.
I
What is you
see.
trying to do?
Cause you hoes ain't number grifters.
What is you
Y'all ain't
trying to
number
do?
my drama.
What is you trying to do?
Shut up. What do you want to do, nigga?
I'm ready to take it wherever I need to
so
take it
y'all
to.
Where
gonna
you
fight.
taking
What's
that
up?
nigga? Cause
Let me
I've
get
been
this
ready
right.
to die, nigga.
So police are
I've been
lying,
ready to
and
die.
y'all gonna fight. Wait a
Fuck,
minute.
nigga.
Hold on.
Ain't nothing to
What
fight about.
kind of sense- Hold on. Please, hold on. I'm trying to understand man logic. What kind of sense does that make that y'all two gonna fight, but police are the one lied on both of y'all? Why are y'all fighting? I don't please explain
Kappa,
this to
it
me.
goes
Why
like
are
this.
y'all
Cause you
Not
got,
being,
you
he
got,
not
listen,
keeping it
wait.
100.
I'm gonna keep it like
He
this right here.
capping.
Cause you got people that come on this app and
Tell the
assume
truth,
that
nigga.
everybody should know everything that's going on this app. Like I said, me and my peoples were doing something totally different. That whole went to Killer Lie. Killer Lie got taken down. Killer and Cherry came to me and told me that lady wanted to tell her essay story. I say she could be protected over here and she could tell her story. Nigga, I ain't know a fuck thing about you. Nigga, you a nobody to me, nigga.
That's fine.
Fuck you mean, dog?
You can Google me though. I am somebody.
Google you for what? You a
Big
pussy nigga
somebody.
to me. The fuck you mean,
Big somebody. Fuck you talking about, little
nigga? You a
nigga.
pussy nigga to me.
Big somebody.
And that's all.
About yourself.
Big
Fuck
somebody.
Nigga, you ain't about
Period.
shit, nigga. Fuck you mean?
So Cherry,
come on
you
the app and
brought
think you shit, nigga, 'cause you on the app,
you
pussy.
brought police and Killer.
Oh,
and
I'm
y'all
way bigger than
went
this
to
app.
King on
Fuck
his
you
live.
talking about.
Can you
Nigga,
put him
what?
on
Nigga,
mute?
fuck
Just
you,
because you
fuck
small.
nigga.
Okay.
Just because you small.
I speak, and
What?
King, please stop. Please stop. This shit give me a headache. Stop. Cherry, did you bring Polisa and Killer over to to King for Police to go live.
This is what happened. We was over in Killer.
Please.
We was over in Killer Live. The topic was brought up. Polisa and Blaze was in Killer Live. Killer Live got taken down. We ended up going to King Live. I mentioned to King, I said, that's when Killer was talking about the situation, what happened in his live. He said, this is what I said. I said, I feel like police is not going to come over here because, you know, we small content creators. That was my opinion. So I told, at the time, we was just doing like funny lives, like game lives. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? We were just doing all kind of stuff on King Live. Polisa followed us in there. And she went to comment in the comment box. She came in the story and started.
I just got flagged. I just got flagged for bullying and harassment.
I got flagged my damn self. Let's come back in.
Okay, drop down, y'all. Ugh. Go on, Cherry, please. Did Cherry get taken down too? What happened? Where the hell did everybody go?
A lot of niggatry, Kappa.
Look, let me just drop this on y'all's head and then I'm gonna go. Because the current thing is that we've never heard, quote unquote, Mo's and I Speak story. I just need everybody to think about this logically from the outside. If you were guilty of anything, would you carry yourself to the police? Would you carry yourself to your mayor, to the news station, to anywhere and say, I did this or I didn't do this? But would you just carry yourself? Are you gonna, if you did it and you know you did it, would you sit back in the cut and just wait for somebody to come get you? I Speak and Mo don't gotta tell me nothing. Because me on the outside looking in, a guilty person would never take themselves to the police. And I Speak's job, his higher ups, the military. I don't know who all he went to, but if he was guilty of anything, he would never have done that. Those to me are actions of innocent people.
I had to mute y'all, King and I Speak, and I don't know if he left or not, but you know, y'all fighting don't do nothing but give them goons over their content. That's it. It just gives them content to say, look at this, look at that.
A nigga who don't know me ain't gonna sit there and tell me that I knew about the situation and I ain't no shit about I Speak, police.
I Speak,
Blaze,
I Speak,
swing. And then had the audacity. And then here we go. Cause y'all be around me all the time. Do y'all see me in everybody motherfucking live? I don't go in everybody motherfucking live. So what the fuck
I
is
Speak
about?
swinging. Look, y'all gonna catch, people gonna catch strays.
It don't matter. He gonna catch these hands.
We got to keep the energy where the energy belongs, though. The energy still belongs squarely on Polisa and Blaze's lap. It don't belong on I Speak. It don't belong on Closet. It belongs to Polisa and Blaze running around perpetuating this lie. And the more we attack I Speak and Closet, the more angrier we get at them, the worse we making it for them.
One thing about
you have to believe,
wait.
But King, listen, you have to believe that what they is doing is more dangerous than I Speak being angry at you. You have to believe that what they're doing is more dangerous than I Speak being angry at you. So what? He's angry. He's entitled to his anger. You in Florida, that man up northeast somewhere. Y'all ain't gonna see each other.
I travel,
y'all
my nigga.
Y'all ain't gonna see each other.
I travel, my nigga.
Your ass nowhere. See, that's why you went and sat down for 3 days. You got to believe that what they're doing is more dangerous than I Speak being upset, and he's entitled to his anger. That's the thing. Like, you can't fight with nobody when they're entitled to their anger, just like you entitled to your anger that she came over to your platform and brought this BS to you. You entitled to that anger. When you go off about that, you see I shut up and I just listen. You entitled to it. But if we stay jumping on each other and being mad at each other, we're not going to get the purpose. We're not going to get to the reason of this live. We're not going to get to the purpose. The purpose is to spread awareness that this woman does this.
And how many times we try to spread awareness
has been affected by police and Blaze.
Because every time, know what I'm saying, they platform get destroyed, they fuck ass up, know what I'm saying, put them on the fucking platform to build their fucking numbers back up. We put in all this work. all this work and they silent on this shit. So why the fuck is we fighting for people that ain't fighting for their goddamn self?
That's just it, King. They have been fighting for themselves.
Are we fighting this? Are we fighting this because we holding them to a standard, or we fighting right and wrong?
I'm fighting for closet talk because ain't nobody shouldn't nobody did that motherfucking woman the way they did her.
This is about right and wrong.
But okay, can I just say something real quick, Auntie? So here's the thing, and this is one thing that I've noticed with Polisa, and I've been seeing with Polisa, and just in that side in general, right? Anytime, and I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong and indifferent. I don't listen. People are entitled to their feelings. I wholeheartedly, I can't understand because that's never happened to me, but the anger and the frustration that Mo has right now for them, and people that may catch strays in her way, even I speak. I'm not going to say that's right or wrong, but I'm not also going to say that anyone else that feels a certain type of way because of it is right or wrong. I'm just not that person, right? People are entitled to their feelings. But what I will say is anytime, and I don't even care if it's about that situation, about that fake essay bullshit she's going with, or anything else, right? Because it could be something totally off of that story, off of that fake essay. If you have pressure, and the one she loves to do that with is Anthony. When you have pressure with I Speak, you and I Speak get into it. I seen this bitch get on live and sit there and say, so y'all still gonna say he didn't essay me? Yes, bitch. Because you're a fucking liar.
Yes, I'm saying it. I'm saying it.
And what happens is she sits here, and that's how she gets more people and be like, you know what? You might be right, Polisa. And like Auntie said earlier, because Mo and Anthony's stories coincide, Anthony's wrong, and so is Mo. And now it goes right back to square one, where police is the victim, and these two are predators. I understand, y'all. I get it. People are not gonna like each other on this app. People are gonna agree to disagree. Everyone is entitled to that, right? But when it comes to this particular situation, when she sees, like we all said, they in the basement right now fighting mold and everything else just to listen to this live, right? She's sitting back and she's gonna sit there and draw on that narrative. Now y'all still gonna tell me like he ain't a predator? And by her saying that he's still a predator, it's still coinciding to saying that Mo is still a predator. I don't care who you like. Listen, I ride with this, I ride with that. At the end of the day, y'all, she is feeding and thriving off of that. We don't have to like each other. We really don't, right? We could fight the right versus wrong, and damn near all of us could probably don't fuck with each other, don't like each other. I'm not saying that's really what it is. I'm just saying when it comes to the battle of right and wrong, it don't matter who likes who.
It doesn't change. Exactly.
What happens is we're fighting for a greater good, guys. She is thriving and feeding, and that's how she is still getting people down there to push this stupid, fucked up narrative that is destroying Anthony's life as well as Mo's life. It's some bullshit, bruh. It's some bullshit.
As well as you, King.
Right. And
as well as you, King. You're a victim of this too. They doxed you. They doxed your family. They doxed your mama.
My mama, my daddy, my
doxed your
sister. Called my motherfucking probation officer to get me fucking locked up. Called my job to get me terminated from my motherfucking job.
So then I ask you again, King. Why are you mad at I Speak?
Because the nigga came up there and said I knew what the fuck was going on, Cap.
Okay, King. So what? So what?
That nigga, you not finna sit there and say I know anything.
Okay, so what? So what, King? So what?
And I got people that'll tell y'all ain't no shit what's going on.
Okay, so King.
Like I said, that fuck nigga run his mouth because he on the app, man. This an app.
Did he dox your family? Did he put out your criminal record, King? Did he come to your house and try to fight you,
I'm not gonna let no fuck nigga disrespect me either, Cap.
Come on, dog, man. Nah.
You know me.
This is
not I'll take it
that
though.
Ain't it, Chief.
But King,
you know I'll take it though.
King,
that ain't it.
This is bigger than you. This is bigger than me. It's bigger than all of us put together. And when you go off the deep end in attack mode, and then you have him in attack mode, y'all are putting us 10 steps back because y'all are giving her and giving content. there are times in fights where you have to sit back and be like, you know what? My heart knows the truth. I know.
Y'all doing too
I
much. Let me
didn't
go.
know.
I'm gonna break this
I
down
don't
real
care.
quick. Now,
No,
chill out.
King,
Cause for some
listen.
reason, every time somebody know what I'm saying, don't want nothing to do with this shit, and y'all wonder why people don't want to come over, cause you got motherfuckers like that blaming them for knowing shit that they don't fucking know. Y'all sit there knowing, saying y'all tell them, oh, you should have did research. You should have did research for what? Some of these people don't want nothing to do with this shit.
Does Kappa know you didn't? I have a
People,
question.
let me
Does
speak.
Mo know you didn't know
Some
anything
of these
before
people
you
done
let
been
her
through
up?
this shit, my nigga. I've been through this shit.
Does Mo know you didn't know anything before you let her up? Yes or no?
Yep,
Does
because Mo
Kappa
reached out to
know? Yes
me.
or does Kappa know? Yes or no?
Man, listen.
Does Kappa
I'm gonna
know?
say
Yes
this
or
again.
No,
did?
I knew. I told I speak that when that I knew I didn't know about Cherry. I knew that Killer was talking to police first, and then because we
Thank you.
follow the llamas follow police wherever she go. I knew
Okay.
that Killer
But
brought.
Kappa, Killer, none of them knew what was going on before allowing them up. It was just some strange random lady who needed somewhere to say, I've been hurt. And as being
That is
men,
not how it happened.
that
Please, but you
how
don't
men
know what you talking about, Lily. What happened was they was going after Mama of 6. Genty and motherfucking Aunt Karen was going after Mama of 6. Police and them ended up over there. I don't know how, don't know why. Killer shit went down. They came to me and told me that this woman, know what I'm saying, had a story to tell. So I'm like, okay, she's more than welcome.
So before that moment right there,
Man, here
before
we go.
that moment, did you know anything?
He is telling you no, Lily. I'm trying.
Okay, good. That's my
Listen to no fucking body.
You know you didn't know anything. All you heard was a victim needing somewhere to talk. That is all you heard. We as people, and I know he's going to hate when I say this, and all of y'all going to hate when I say this. When a victim comes to you, a so-called victim comes to you, somebody saying that they are a victim, we are not, as people, going to stop and research their background. We are going to take their word because they are saying they are a victim.
That's the day.
That is all we're going to hear at first. We're not going to hear if they rich, if they poor, if that's the president's son, if they if they was out there smoking crack on the corner. We're not going to ask none of them questions. We are going to stop what we're doing and listen to their story. That is my point right there. And everybody can get mad at me for saying that, but that is the human way. Now, after we hear their story, we might go to the party B and say, so what's your story? Which is what I heard you tried to do. Which is what I saw a few people on this app do. They might have heard her story first. Then they reached out to I Speak. They reached out to Mo to get that side of the story. That was them doing their due diligent research right there. That is the research right there. And I don't care who gets mad at me for saying that.
She was up there telling her story. Genty and I Speak and all his fucking followers was watching my fucking live.
Because a lot of people follow her, King.
Can I say this real quick?
Hold on, let me jump in.
Okay.
So as a result of everything that happened, right? As a result of everything that happened, and she came over to King Live and brought this mess to King and his live when y'all wasn't even on that SA culture, TikTok, whatever platform. King now will not let women up or people up to talk about stuff like that on his platform because he got attacked, dragged through the mud, information put out, doxed, all this other old crazy stuff, right? So all she did was close off one more avenue for yet another survivor. That's all she did. The anger is misplaced, though. I understand, King, that you don't want to be attacked, but when you get mad at I Speak or at like, for example, King, when Closet having a bad day and she come at us and she yelling and screaming and shit and she just having a bad day, we don't shout her down. We don't yell at her.
Of course not. But here's the thing.
Okay,
He said,
so wait a minute. You don't know I Speak. Hold on. You don't know I Speak. So take Closet out the equation. and say me, you, and our speakers on the phone, and he's upset and he's yelling and screaming, he's saying, you knew this and you knew that, da, 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 right? Would you shout him down? You would listen to him.
Cap, but here's the thing, because everybody who was in that live that night, I say he was more than welcome to come on my platform that same night that bald head stink pussy bitch was in my live. And I said he could come up there and he could speak.
These people tired of explaining this shit to people.
And I know that, but my thing was, no, say if you, because now you got animosity towards me because I had somebody come on my platform and speak. And then when me and you did speak, my nigga, you was cool with it. Even after the fact, when we dropped the shit because y'all the beef with me and Killer for no fucking reason, having these people attacking our platforms, you motherfuckers kept talking on our motherfucking names. Come on, man. It's a respect thing over here.
Kappa, listen, the comment that I made about her not wanting to come over to King Panel is what brought her over there. This is what people are failing to realize. She was already following Killer. So when Killer came in King Live, that's how she popped up in there. And everybody else came in there. Point blank, period. I don't understand why we gotta get so deep into that. You wasn't there in the live. You didn't know what happened. Why are we still talking about this 2-3 years later?
Thank you. I didn't reach out to him. You was watching my live. You were definitely watching my live, and I kept telling y'all more than welcome to come over here. Y'all more than welcome to come over here.
I have sat here and watched I speak. He had attacked me one time. So when I get on here, and I'm not here to sit here and defend King for what's going on right now, but I'm getting on here to say my personal opinion. He has an aggressive approach to people. He just does. Every live, everything that I see of him is aggression towards him. I don't never see him talk calmly to somebody. Like we got to call a spade a spade. Like, be honest. When he came, when he was in the comments, he was calling him.
Listen, Chair. I can honestly say that when he came in Killer Live and me and Killer hosted that shit, don't say to let that shit go. He came there calmly. He came in there with respect, and we spoke. All of us spoke.
Yeah, he's not. You got to remember though, there's pressure.
And y'all keep saying this is life. I'm telling you, and again, my life been affected by this shit because bitches calling my probation officer, bitches calling my motherfucking job, bitches done doxed my motherfucking family, dropped my motherfucking
you got to go there and curse them out over there for that, because that ain't us over here. That's them over there doing all that trash, right?
That ain't y'all what it was with me. I told y'all what it was with me.
Yeah. Auntie, can I say one thing real quick? Because I see I speaks back in the box. And I'm going to drop out and I'm not going to request back, y'all, because I'm trying to do stuff too. But I hear and I wholeheartedly understand everybody's position in this. I do. I honestly do, right? But I'm one of those people, y'all. Y'all just know. If y'all know, y'all know. I'm one of those people that I play devil's advocates, right? So I try my best. If I'm not in a situation, because y'all know I be windmilling when it's me. I don't see it that way. That's why I appreciate people that show me. But I try to see both sides. And I try to put myself in both positions. And I wholeheartedly understand and I get where you're coming from, King. I do. Because I do honestly wholeheartedly believe that when she went into your panel, you were not doing that out of malice. You weren't doing that because you didn't like him. You weren't doing that just to give him, just to give her a platform and not him. You weren't doing anything. I wholeheartedly agree with that, right? But just think of it. Just think of this. Let me just put this out there. What if all this is true, which I wholeheartedly agree it is. But what if that live, you unknowingly platforming her where you did not do, you had no idea about what was going on. Hey, this is a victim. She says she's been essayed by someone. Hey, she said that she has, whatever, she's been a victim of something on someone on this platform or whatever, however it went, right? However she put it, however Polisa put it. And you're like, okay, cool. Let me hear her story out on this platform. You then platform her. You have no idea about what's going on. The harm that could come from that unintentionally from you, not saying you did that out of malice, because I don't believe you did, unintentionally from you, the harm that could come from that. What if somebody's scrolling through TikTok, he's in the military, you don't even know he's in the military. Someone tells his command finds out about it. Now he has kids. he had a wife, he had a family, right? He's a provider for
I still
people.
do have a family.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry, Anthony. I truly am sorry. But he's a provider, right? People depend on him. And now what if the military would have looked at it at a different way and at a different angle and been like, and what if it didn't go the way it went? And they're like, yo, we're going to put you on leave for a little bit. He's not going to have an income coming in, or however it could have been. Now other people, because of something that happened unintentionally from you, that spiraled on your platform. Say Mo, like we said, Mo was done. She was fed up. She had went into the hospital because of this, right? What if she would have seen that and been like, what if that live would have done crazy amount of numbers? It would have given her crazy amount of exposures. And Mo was like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. And then she would have been like, that's it. I'm out.
But this is my question to you, Southern. I have a question for you. This is my thing. If she get on a man's live already talking about the story, how have King hosting the live would it jeopardize something that she's already putting out on the internet? If she's already going around panels, and I'm sure King is not the only person that has reached out to Polisa before reaching out to iSpeak. So please answer this question. What difference would it have made?
I'm not saying...
I just want to understand if she is already on this panel before she even came to King's Live. She's already on this panel saying about this essay situation. She gets on King Live and you're saying that because she got on King Live, it could have possibly been a reason why he get kicked out of the military. Make it make sense to me. She brought her story to that man live.
Right. And listen, I'm not taking by any means, am I taking the blame away from that bald-headed bitch? Absolutely the fuck not. What I'm saying is what happens is every time every one of us have our own audience, we have our own like crowds, right? We bring in our own amount of viewers and different amount of viewers that like King said, y'all had no idea about what was going on, right? So y'all not knowing about what's going on. No one knew how many King could have, even if it wasn't been, we all know you could literally go viral overnight on this app. You could literally go viral in like a second, right? That her coming on his platform, I'm not saying he did that intentionally, and I'm not saying any of that she didn't put this out already on the internet. She's already put this narrative out. She's already done her fucking dirty work, right? What I'm saying is it's different viewers and different crowds and different exposures that could have been on a whole different part of the FYP where someone else could have picked that up, and then it could have potentially gotten something somewhere else versus where it did. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's not her fault. Fuck yes, it is, right? Absolutely. That bitch is the one that started this whole bullshit. What I'm saying is you're gauging different audiences now. Each platform and panel, you're gauging different audiences. And you don't know what your live and what numbers or what your live is going to do when you hit that live button. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm going to drop y'all.
You know, everybody stay on mute. Everybody stay on mute except for iSpeak. iSpeak, can you take a moment and just express yourself? Not at King, no. Just
I'm not to respect your live. I'm not gonna say nothing else to him. I think we've said enough to each other in this regard. I just want this this idea, and I don't know who said it earlier, but the reason why I go as hard as I do is because simply it is my life. Now, granted, I said on my live earlier, my anger and my passion now is not about me. It's about all of the guys that I've come in contact with over the past 3 years that have dealt with this exact same thing, that have lost scholarships, that have lost jobs, lost relationships, that have been put in jail. And I've heard from their family members because they want to get their stories out. So trying to help them in that regard. Do people catch residuals? Sure. But this idea that I'm always angry and always aggressive, cap. I got smoke for who got smoke for me. And a lot of y'all, and I'm not talking about nobody specifically right now. A lot of y'all be lying. And it ain't until I speak up and say something, now all of a sudden I'm the big bad bully. But when y'all doing these lives and my face is up in the background and all this here old nonsense, I say nothing. I go to work. I take care of my family. But the moment I decide to go live, the moment I hop in the box and say something, all of a sudden I'm the big bad bully. To the person that earlier said that, oh, people were reaching out to police and reaching out to me, cut the crap. I'm going to call you a liar. People didn't start reaching out to me until I got paperwork. People didn't want to speak to me. They platformed her, let her run with a whole new audience that I then had to explain myself to again. That's the reason why I went and got paperwork. Because I'm like, I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to keep running myself and my family through the ringer of having to sit down. Oh, the extent that I had to go to, my chain of command, the FBI, NCIS, Naval Criminal Investigative Services. It's a real thing, not just a TV show. So when you hear all of this anger and aggression in my voice, it's because this shit is not easy. And some of you sit at a huge point of privilege to be able to say that this is just an app. Why y'all so mad? Why y'all so angry? This is just an app. It's easy for you to say that when you're not the one catching the flack behind it. It's easy for you to say that when you're not the one. My mother has gotten death threats. My grandmother, before she left this earth, was getting death threats. My father, who is not even my biological father, but blood couldn't bring us any closer. Somebody pulled up on him, but they got dealt with. Like, it's so much stuff that I haven't said on this app that I just stomach. And I'm not going to go deeper into that situation, so please don't ask me about it. There's real life things that have happened, and I just want folk to stop lying. If you're going to stand in your ish and stand on what you did, cool, I respect that. But don't cap on this app, man. And again, I'm not talking about anybody specifically right now. All of this idea that people just wanted to give her a platform and just hear her out and remain neutral. Again, I'm not talking about King in this regard, but many people ran with that narrative. There were people that didn't like me that platformed her solely because of that. There were people that didn't care nothing about me and were vocal about that and platformed her. Knowing that I had a whole playlist up on my page, videos pinned of her lying constantly. Very few people reached out to me. Very few people cared anything about I Speak or I Speak's family. Now, does that mean that they had to? No. However, in the same breath, don't get up here capping, trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho or absolve yourself and or rid yourself of the guilt that you feel deep down inside. Stand on it. I would much rather respect you and forgive you. And not, even if forgiveness is not even what you're going for, I would much rather just respect you saying, you know what? Yeah, I played a part. And if I never talk to I Speak ever again, it is what it is. When I say things like I am him, Google me, I mean that. But I don't mean that in a way to down you or make you feel like less than. I really am somebody outside this app. And when I say that, it's to say that more than just my TikTok is affected by this. Brands that reach out to me. I done been on TV 3 times in the past week. And the awkward conversation that I got to have with an anchor or with a producer about someone that will get wind of this and then try to gain a larger platform and lie on my name. I'm about to be in a magazine come next month. The awkward conversation that I got to have with them and the paperwork that I got to send them. Just in case, even if it doesn't come to fruition, just in case. Because people do take things like this seriously, and I want them to take things like this seriously. However, when it comes to social media, we all have a responsibility, whether you like it or not, to do your due diligence. And many people did not do their due diligence. They call me all out of my name. Attach all of these dangerous labels to my name, and they didn't care at all. So say what you want to say, but I'm going to scream to the top of the mountain. And my fight at this point is about legislation. That's what my fight is at this point. That's what my fight is for. Because all of this nonsense that took place, the worst thing of it all is that nothing was ever officially filed by her, which is why I couldn't holistically go after her the way that I wanted to. And being in Hawaii, I would have spent way more money to sue this broke woman and take her family's house. Her family don't deserve that. Garnish wages that she barely got. She's told y'all, so I'm not saying nothing that y'all don't know. She's broke. So what would I have been really doing but displacing a black family? Let's keep it 100. This ain't got nothing to do with me, nothing to do with her. If I'd have went truly for the gusto, I'd have displaced that whole family. They don't deserve that, all because of what she did. That's not cool. However, when it comes to social media, we don't have the same protections. So I've always stood on, if you were involved, cool. If you're going to tell the truth, cool. But tell the whole truth, not just the part that makes you feel good, that allows you to sleep at night. Because there's a lot of things that I didn't say on this app. There's a lot of emotion that I wanted to show that I knew that I couldn't because people would take it a certain way. So I dealt with it myself. I talked to the people that was genuinely there for me. So yeah, when you hear this anger and aggression in my voice, specifically to this situation, oh, I'm going to take it there every time. And you,
Rightfully so. I don't think anybody should meter you or Closet Talks response. Closet has a stance that if you didn't have my phone number, I'm not going to hold it against you. That's what she said to me. You didn't know me. You didn't have my phone number. So I don't hold it against you. But
well, you already know how I feel about that. And I'm not going to rehash that because this ain't the time nor the place for that. So you already know how I feel about that and about her. So I'm going to leave that there.
But at the end of the day, all of this, you know, the disrespect coming off of both sides, it's wrong. I don't have no feelings. I don't have no anger towards you whatsoever. And I feel as though you have the right to be angry and have energy, however, which way. Like I told you, if you go there, you just got to go there with fiery. It is what it is. You have the right to have that anger. However, I would like to see you one day get to a point where you're past that. And it's when you're
I'm not going to be past that, especially not with her who sat back and watched all of this stuff happen and said absolutely nothing. I'm not. So she can say whatever she going to say in the comments, and I tried to keep it cute, but she can say whatever she wants to say in the comments, but her hand's not clean either.
But listen, hold on, I speak.
Fucking goofy.
Listen, please hold on. I'm not talking about kumbaya or any of that. What I'm saying is, baby, you can only carry this anger with you for so long. And you are eventually going to have to let this go because as long as you're angry like this, police is winning. She's still getting a reaction out of you because anger is
nothing. I'm big comfortable. I just bought a new car. I got a new house.
Congratulations.
I'm on TV regularly. I'm Gucci.
But listen to me. Anger is still a reaction. It's still a reaction. She's still triggering. She's still getting what?
No. Wrong and more wrong. And respectfully, my issue is with the people that are now trying to resolve their guilt and don't want to keep it 100. That's where my frustration is. That's solely where my frustration is. You can stand on whatever you want to stand on. She ain't winning nothing. She ain't winning nothing at all. She thinks she winning, but she's not. But I'm not going to forgive those who are running around here trying to absolve themselves all because they're guilty, because they can't sleep at night.
Angry, but what I'm telling you is one day you're going to have to let that go.
All right. Well, one day, just not today.
You're going to have to maybe not today, because you got to heal. You can't heal while you're this raw. But you getting therapy and stuff, so you working through it. I find that the easiest way for me to forget about a motherfucker is to forgive them and move on.
Well, I don't operate like that.
I'm not saying you need to forgive Polisa. I'm talking about like all these other people that like, oh, I didn't know, or I did this, or I did that. Man, you're not fighting this fight by yourself. You're not by yourself. You got people that got your back regardless. And I definitely understand you got a right to be mad. Mo got a right to be mad. I wish y'all wasn't mad at each other, but it is what it is.
I got you. Can I address Nikki real fast? She said, your feelings are valid, but may I ask why you platformed her yourself? To look her in her face and tell her that you are a fucking liar. Once I had everything that I needed to have to look her in her face and tell her that she's a fucking liar. That's why I did it. And since then, have you ever seen her on my page? Have you ever seen her on my platform? No.
Yeah, it was he put on a whole production for it was a goofy, what you called it, the Goofy Live or something like that?
The Goofy Convention.
Goofy Convention. Okay. All right. Okay. Folk want to come up.
Oh my God. All right.
This is a space for everybody to be cool. And I know you and Petty ain't talked to each other in a long time, but
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm going to go ahead and slide because nothing productive is going to come of this because I've been talked about recently on her platform. So I ain't got nothing to say to her. She can say whatever she going to say about me. That's cool. But I ain't got nothing to say to her at all. So y'all go ahead, do y'all thing. I'll holler at y'all.
I respect that. Okay. I got two llamas in the Llama God, Llama Slim God. You trying to get in the box? Pin up. Can you drop for me so I can I got another llama in the box. Llamas. Why these llamas trying to go live?
Just real quick.
Kind of funny.
I don't know why my name coming up, and I wish it wouldn't. Like, I've been very, very patient. I don't attack motherfuckers.
Don't start this fight.
I don't attack motherfuckers until attacked. Keep my motherfucking name out your mouth. Like, I don't fuck with nobody on this app. I really fucking don't. And I don't attack until attacked. Real fucking talk. And I have been quiet, fucking quiet. But please understand, many motherfuckers platform this bitch to attack me. Many. And I said fucking nothing. So please keep my motherfucking name out your mouth. I will go the fuck nuclear. And this pretty little house will fall the fuck down. I said what the fuck I said, and I meant it.
As Black people, we're going to have to learn to work together with people we may not care about or like that much. But we got to stop all of this anger right now, because all these people that's over there being evil as fuck, they winning when we fight with each other, when we refuse to come to the table and talk to each other. I've had to eat crow with Closet. I've had to eat crow with I Speak. King came back and attacked me because I didn't warn him that he was walking into a goddamn trap. I didn't know your big old black ass was over there letting that lady up on your live. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hey, I apologize. I could have sent people over there to tell you she was lying. But then I found where I tagged King in that video where she was lying. All right. Y'all, we lose when we fighting with each other like this. We can't continue to fight with each other like this. We got to understand where the other person is coming from. Closet and I Speak got the right to be angry. And all the rest of us, we're residual to that anger. We not even a portion. I ain't endured 1/100th of what I Speak and Closet then went through. These people done called this man chain of command more times than I care to count. They done dug all in Closet life and tried to call her union or some shit like that. This woman doxed and put out these people phone numbers and addresses and legal names and stuff like that. And if people can't understand that at this point, we just need, if you pro Closet Talk, and I don't give a fuck how you feel about it, I'm saying it, then you pro I Speak. And if you pro I Speak, then I'm sorry, you pro Closet Talk. Because they stories are intermingled at some point in time. And you cannot believe one without believing the other. Because if that's the case, then somebody's lying and some shit went down at that car. And they both say it didn't happen and it didn't happen that way. So set aside all the bullshit and all the differences and understand that at the end of the day, put your pride to the side. We have a black woman running around on this app accusing black people of SA. and putting them in very real danger of being approached. There are a lot of people out here that never seen justice, and they are fucking mad. And if that means that they could take out I Speak or take out Closet and possibly feel better, then they will. That's the danger. Not I Speak being mad and yelling at people.
Kappa, can I clear something up really quickly? This whole idea that I was going to allow Polisa on my platform to put this narrative out about Closet Talk is cap and why we're here in the first place. Because I told her no, that I would not allow her to do that. So I don't know where that narrative is being drummed up at or where y'all heard that at, but let me go ahead and dispel that. This is why we are here right now. Because she wanted to come on my live and call Closet Talk all out of her name and attach these crazy labels to her that I told her in the absence of absolute proof, no, you will not. And that's why we are here. I don't know who that official Queen Jasmine is, but clearly you're a goofy like the rest of them and you ain't been around because that's been put out from the very beginning. That's why we're here. Because I told her no. And she even said out of her mouth, and again, these are not written words. These are verbal words. If he would have just given me access to his platform, we wouldn't be here.
I just played the
That's
video.
what she wanted access for. And I told her goofy ass no.
Okay. I said y'all needed to have a conversation outside of everybody else and y'all needed to talk because it's some shit that's missing that only you two could put together. At the end of the day, y'all technically would be co-defendants. I don't care if y'all like each other or not because she said y'all assaulted her at that car. So if she ran through the whole story, Mo would be facing a case in Vegas, a case in Los Angeles, and you would be facing a case in Los Angeles, and y'all two would be co-defendants unless your attorneys requested that the courts break the case apart. But you stand stronger together than separated because she said y'all assaulted her at that car in front of the Airbnb at the end of the day. And you have told me your story in its entirety. I've talked to you for hours on end, I Speak, and I said it before in a video on IG, and I'm saying it now, your story never changed. Mo has talked to me for hours on end about every single detail pertaining to this, and neither one of y'all stories have changed. The only one story that's changed is Polisa. And that's who deserves the anger, and that's who deserves the solid fucking disrespect. I don't believe you deserve to be disrespected. I don't believe Closet deserve to be disrespected. And I do believe that everything Polisa said out of her mouth from the beginning till the end, till right now, just a minute ago, is a damn lie. Everything's a lie. She wanted your platform. That's what she wanted. She wanted on your platform. Ricky, go on mute. I don't know what you sniffing. I know you sniffing cocaine. I don't know what you're doing, Ricky. Go on mute.
I know at the moment. Things sick. Hey, I'm doing the sugar boogie. Okay. Chill.
They hitting the line like
with that being said, I don't think the disrespect is warranted towards you. And I don't think the disrespect is warranted towards Closet because just like you get hunted down around the app and people saying this and saying that, they do it to her too. They slip into her live and try to say little slick shit and we block them. You know, come in and say this. Most of the time it's Blaze on his 5 billion troll pages, but they still do the same thing. Both of y'all are going through similar situations from the same lying ass woman. And we are all culpable. Everybody that boosted, everybody that duetted, everybody that went to the live, including myself, including the people that I'm cool with, we are all culpable. And if anybody think they not culpable and gave her a fucking platform, they crazy. And yes, the platform belonged to you and Closet. To go over this story, where it should have been was on you and Closet's platforms. Confronting her. It don't belong to me. She don't have no need. That bitch gonna stay blocked on my platform. She will never come over here on my platform and talk to me. She has nothing to say to me because anything she got to say to me, she need to first say it to you in Closet. Because I know she lying and ain't nothing she ever gonna say gonna change the fact that I know she's fucking lying. Now that's it. I don't know who was next to speak. Petty, you ain't say nothing yet. Slim God, your ass over here. I don't know what you was about to say or do. Don't do nothing special, Slim God. Whoever next, go ahead, y'all. I'm going on mute.
Nah, I was just gonna tell them that they shouldn't be beefing. That was all I was gonna say. Cause I get where this is a rare occasion where I understand where I speak coming from, and I understand where King coming from. Like, I think most people don't realize, like, we might make a mistake on this app and give somebody a voice that shouldn't have a voice. And it's not necessarily your ignorance that we be mad about. It be the effect that we had to constantly explain ourselves and keep re-traumatizing ourselves just because you wanted to take up an issue that you had no knowledge of. And every time, like, no matter if, even though it happened out of your own ignorance, that aggression towards you, that anger towards you is like, damn, you another nigga I had to keep explaining myself behind. When all you had to do was just stay the fuck out of it. So, true enough, I ain't gonna lie, King, you know what I'm saying? You know, we good now. Bro, you just did something, your heart was in the right place. It just, you probably would have, if you would have did a little bit more research, none of that shit would have happened. You know what I'm saying? And I speak anger is justified at the exact same time for that situation.
Let me say this real quick, Slim. It's hard to do research on somebody when the shit happened right there. And it's not, this man cannot, listen, and this man cannot sit there and say, I didn't ask him or his partner to come on my platform the same time that bitch was on there and speak. I gave him the opportunity.
I was there that day. I was there that day when y'all got into it. We got into it that day. We got into it that day. Everybody got into it. But I don't hold it against you, know what I'm saying? I'm a forgiving person, so I took myself out. I take my feelings out of shit. I get it. Motherfuckers just, this internet shit, bro, sometimes when you first get on this bitch, you will do some of the most, your heart be in the right place, but that, I'll be honest, that instant popularity and the instant validation, whether motherfuckers say that they get validation out of this shit or not, I'm gonna even say I get validation out of the shit that I do that's good, feel me? Man, you gonna end up doing some shit that you probably otherwise wouldn't do. And in that moment, bro, I think y'all holding he holding a grudge, which is a valid grudge, cause nigga, that could have destroyed his life. Know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about it like, if we took it to some street level shit, bro, a nigga out here putting out statements saying that you a snitch, you know what I'm saying, knowing that you can get killed for that shit, unalive for that shit, bro, you not gonna feel lightly toward that man when you see him, even though he didn't walk that shit back, you gonna still be ready to put it on his head. And that's really the comparison to it, bro. It could have destroyed that man's life, even though it was an ignorant decision, feel me? It was an ignorant mistake, feel me? You didn't know nothing. You just was doing what you felt was the right thing at that time. So that's the reason why I would say, like, y'all really shouldn't be beefing, because both of y'all done ended up, he got bit in the ass thinking that she was a cool person. You got bit in the ass thinking that she was a genuine person. And now y'all beefing, and both of y'all done been both victimized by the same exact person. I think that, you know what I'm saying, like, a little grace should be given on your side, but also I feel like an apology should be given on the other side too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just being real, bro. It ain't.
I'll be the first to say so. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead.
Let me do this real quick. This ain't my only platform, bro. I don't chase numbers. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Me and my people was doing our own thing. I didn't know I speak. I didn't know.
So hold on, King. Let me just say this, so we can go ahead and end this shit right here, right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apologize. I come in hot when it comes to this on every aspect. And clearly there were a lot of nuances here that at this point, I feel like it is what it is. What happened. It is what it is. Just like you're willing to take it there, I'm willing to take it there. But right here, right now, I'm going to say, you know what? I apologize. And moving forward, you ain't got to get none of that energy from me.
See, I don't mind that. My thing is, bro, I understand what you're going through. But it's hard to get both sides of the story when I don't know shit. You feel me? I didn't know nothing. We doing our own thing. We chilling. And with me, you killing with all the talk, you know what I'm saying? I told you that your boy had your people attacking us. And I asked y'all, hey man, could you tell y'all people to stop attacking us?
This the thing though. This the thing that you, okay, so in that regard, right? On some like legit shit. This the part that you got to recognize. The situation had been going on. So anytime they go up on anybody's platform at that time period, people would let us know. People would message us. People would send us screen recordings of their lives and whatnot if they was live somewhere. So whereby I can definitely understand y'all looking at it from the standpoint of, oh, they on the live, they watching it from the outside, woo, 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 they sending their people. Our people care about us. Not saying that your people don't care about you, but I'm saying our people care about us. I know I've told people, I'm not with that mass reporting nonsense unless it's racist bigots, Rocket Raccoons and all that. However, if she's on a whole new platform with a whole new audience that have absolutely no knowledge of the situation, that's what they would do. That's what their MO was. Once they realized they wasn't getting no traction, people wasn't believing them, they'll try to find somebody else to go and talk to go and put this out to their audience. And now your audience ends up becoming, you know what I mean? And now y'all got limited information. I said off rip, I never had any problem with the believe the victim crowd. It was the ones that didn't do their due diligence once they knew the truth and or stood by and watched all of this happen and said nothing. And now I feel like they going on these guilt tours. I'm not talking about you, but I'm saying those types of individuals, you feel me? Because they feel like, oh, that guilt is eating them up. So now all of a sudden they want to tell the truth because they done fell out with that individual. And far too many times has that happened on this platform, because the truth of the matter is, had they not fell out with them, they would still be perpetuating the lies. They would still be boosting the lies. When they're getting something from these people, or these people are getting something from them, oh, they all willing to work together. And it don't matter who they step on. We've watched their whole inner circle crumble upon the same thing.
Right. But I speak, you also got to understand that, bro. It's people out there that got y'all back, literally, if y'all know it or not. It's people behind the scene working just as hard as y'all working.
But let me ask you this though, bro.
You also
is it
you know here just watching with the watch.
Right. So is it logical to understand why many of us wouldn't think that way?
Oh, I understand where y'all coming from. But when I'm sitting there telling you, what I'm saying, from heart to heart, from man to man, I didn't know what was going on, bro. You can't keep sitting there telling me that I did. You can't keep sitting here telling me.
I'm burying it, bro. I'm burying it.
I know.
I'm trying to bury it right now.
So what I'm saying is, bro, I ain't never had no issue with nobody on this app. And I keep telling people, my heat is what blaze them bitch ass. You feel me? Because I want this shit over with just as bad as y'all want this shit over with. Don't think I'm like the rest of these motherfuckers that just sitting here watching, my nigga. I'm in the background with Closet Talk, putting in work to get this shit done. You feel me? With Kappa, you know what I'm saying, to get this shit done.
I got you.
I know the whole story because of Closet Talk and Kappa. You feel me?
I got you.
I listen, I got your back, my nigga. I got y'all. You just gotta trust me, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not these fuck niggas who came into your circle and did you dirty, dog. That's not me.
I got you.
You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? Now, let me go ahead and apologize, you know what I'm saying, for the shit that I said earlier. But when somebody come in, yeah, I'm disrespectful as fuck, bro. But I do apologize for saying the things that I said to you, you know what I'm saying? I let my emotion get the best of me.
I got you.
It's grown man shit right there, where y'all both apologize for moved on.
We ain't doing this shit no more. We ain't apologize to each other no goddamn more. It's twice we done did this shit now. But again, Blaze, your bitch ass is mine, my nigga. February around the corner, fuck, nigga.
All right, y'all be easy. I'm finna go to bed.
I appreciate you coming up. I speak. Like I said, I got your back. I got Closet back equally, because I seen the error in my ways with the believe the victim crowd, and then having energy for people without having all the fucking facts. Because I didn't have all the facts, and that's wrong. No, it's wrong. I stand in my accountability. I can hold me accountable and say I was wrong as fuck, because I came from the real world where when a woman or a man come forward and say something happened, like Terry Crews. I believe Terry Crews. I didn't think he was a punk. I thought this man went up to this man and grabbed him. I believe him. You know what I'm saying? I came from that world where I've seen the residual effects of SA. I've seen domestic violence. I've seen kids that's been SA'd. I've interviewed. I've done forensic interviews. So for somebody to say it, and she's an actress, she's believable.
I feel you, and I appreciate that.
And then, so when they see you, they see the anger, but they don't see what put you there. When they make you the monster in the story, they don't ever tell what chapter they created you. That's for everybody.
I feel you. All right, y'all have a good night.
Okay, good night.
Okay, is it my turn yet?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know where
Unless Mo want to go, because she came back up. Unless Mo want to go.
Do I got to echo, y'all?
Go ahead, Petty. Go ahead. I'm just, because what I'm going to say, it's not the fight or nothing, but I'm just really shocked at how everybody's mad at the platforming of this woman. But for 2021, everybody platformed her against me, and there was no pressure and no questions. So I'm perplexed as a motherfucker right now.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But first off, let me say that big old sigh that was done when I got in the box and I didn't even say nothing, baby, that was uncalled for. You ain't had to do all that. Do me a favor and just hold your breath. Cause I didn't. My purpose to come
Petty,
up.
how you gonna come in here windmilling?
Because he did that. Yeah, Kappa, don't act like you didn't hear what he did when I got up in the box. We ain't slow. We all heard it, okay? I didn't even say anything. I'm not finna let that slide. If I want to talk shit about him, I got my own platform to do that, and I'm gonna do it on tomorrow. Since we huffing and puffing like the big bad wolf. I talk shit on my own platform tomorrow, but that was not why I was coming up here. Okay. My purpose of coming up here was going to be.
On. You can't lightly windmill. You can't intro windmill.
What? You didn't say no when he did his windmill. You ain't said a word.
I ain't gonna stop you. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just pointing out that you came up here and lightly windmilled and then said, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So you windmilled and you threatened.
I'm gonna come out of sabbatical just for that. I'm gonna come out of sabbatical just for that. And some of y'all in the comment section, y'all real cute. Y'all is still mad because I told that man that I'm not his friend. Well, bitch, guess what? I'm not your friend neither. So that's what you can be mad at, okay? I'm not your friend neither. But what I had came up here to say was that I don't think it's fair that, what you laughing at?
That you came, Petty, you came at 11:46, your time with energy like a mug. I seen you all week, and you gonna come in here with this energy.
I'm just saying. I just wanted to tell you, you didn't check your IG. Baby Daddy had said we was listening to you earlier, and Baby Daddy said I don't like this kind of Kappa live. I'm ready to hear her call somebody a broke back bitch. And I said, you know what? I have them the kind of lives I like too. I'm gonna have to let her know that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I didn't understand the purpose of why everybody is wanting to jump down King's throat. King is not the first person to platform that lady. That lady had been on live for how many years before any of us even knew King.
Speak, Petty, speak.
Hold on, give me time. Hold on, let me get there, honey. Let me get in the air. Then I'm gonna land the plane. Let me get in the air first. This lady been on live for how many years before any of us even knew anything about King? She had been on this platform and others telling this same story. So how is it that everybody want to spin these scenarios about King? Well, what if this and what if that? Well, bitch, if it was going to happen, it would have already happened before King even came about, because she has already been on the platform telling telling different versions of the same story. King didn't do nothing different than nobody else did. And how is he? See, y'all gonna get enough of all of this research stuff because my common sense tell me that if I don't know this lady, somebody come to me asking me, will I do a favor for them? I don't know this lady, meaning I don't know her story, meaning I don't know who she's accusing of doing anything to her. How am I going to do research? And that whole little comment about Google me, baby, don't backpedal and pussy pop. Now, you said that as a way to demean King. You did do that to try to bring him down to size. You have a history of doing that. And I know that from experience. You told him to Google you like you're somebody big and he's not. Baby, none of us are as big as we think we are outside of these TikTok streets, baby. Because when you walk down the street, don't nobody recognize you. Okay? Just like they don't recognize me. So someone would have to know you and know about you in order to Google you. If he didn't know her and didn't know him, how is he gonna Google either one of y'all? That's just common sense. Okay? And as far as people going on these tours, ain't nobody gotta apologize because they heard a story and they believed it. And then later on down the road, they found out the story not to be true. Ain't nobody got to apologize for that. Nobody. Ain't nobody got to go on no tour and ask for no apologies. That's stupid. We do that every day in life. We don't go around trying to ask for nobody forgiveness because we heard something. We thought it was true. Then we found out it wasn't true. Because if I remember correctly, when King found out the lady was lying and her story kept changing, he came on the app and said as such that the lady was lying. He wished he never would have platformed her.
He did.
And he not gonna do nothing like that ever again. So
Yes, he
what
did.
more do y'all want from him? He acknowledged that he should not have platformed her. Hindsight is always 20/20.
He did.
So the man said that in the beginning, but y'all still want to try to hold us up. I still don't understand why King though, because King wasn't the first one to platform that lady. Why everybody on King head? Do anybody got the answer to that? Because he wasn't the first one.
I guess I ain't saying it right, huh, Petty? Because I thought I said I don't understand how many people platformed her against me with no backlash, none whatsoever.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out how is it that one person out of the many is basically supposed to be responsible if something would have happened to I Speak because he put her on his live. Like, that's some ignorant ass shit. Because
I think it's a mixture. I think it's a mixture of things with King. And King match energy, whereas most people just be like, yeah, you're right, I shouldn't have put her on my platform. King, if you come loud at King gonna get loud back. So he don't back down. King don't back down. He don't back down to nobody.
He don't. And on this situation, I don't think he should back down because the man did what he was supposed to do as a man. There was somebody that said that there was a victim. He said, okay, this is a safe space. She can come and tell her story. Then when he found out that the story wasn't what it was, he came back and said, I'm sorry. I wish I never would have let that lady up. Like, what is it that y'all want him to do? Find Father Time and rewind the clock?
But well, King and Closet built a wonderful relationship with each other. So I don't hold because he also had what's that gremlin up there, and she was like, I want to address the llamas on King, and King let her ass run up there and talk all sleazy about
Tanya.
me. And I ain't hold that against King. I was just like, hey, you ain't gonna talk to my llamas, you gonna talk to me. And she was like, well, I talk to you then. And I was like, okay, lady. Petty, you was over there. You was over there when all that went down on King messy ass platform.
Yeah, you were.
That ain't my fault. But listen, where have y'all ever seen me, you know what I'm saying, do any kind of apology war tour for any fucking thing I done did?
Nah, you never did that, bro.
Everybody fucking platforms?
Nothing, man. You came in and you said what you said, and you let that be that. You said it, and you let that be that. You didn't go to nobody else's platform, said, "Oh, can I come up and apologize?"
Yeah,
you didn't do none of that. You was on your own platform.
At the same time, everybody on the platform at the same time, can we also understand that everybody process and deal with hurt differently?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. That's true, but that don't
That I
give
wanna
you the
be
right to
violent.
treat
No, I'm
people
playing.
any kind of way, though. Just because you hurt, if that person did, King didn't do nothing to hurt that man. So yeah, okay, everybody can have they feelings. Okay, you got a right to feel how you feel. But at the same time, if he ain't done nothing to you, why you got all that smoke for him? Where was that smoke for Police when she was on his live? They was over there being cute. They was over there being cute. They was over there being cute. Talk to me nice. They was over there being cute. Where was that smoke at?
When you mad, and now stay up here, Closet. When you mad and you swinging, people
Don't
catch
closet to stay.
you stay up here, Closet. When you mad, people catch residuals. And he's what I see is a man that's hurt, disappointed, and angry. And he is willing to windmill any damn body that's stepping his way because he's in fight mode. He's not necessarily, he has to calm down and think about it. Me and I speakers had some very colorful conversations with each other. He's like that on and off app. Once he calmed down, then he'll be like, okay, well, now I see what you're saying, blah, 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 blah. He's not a bad person. He's not this evil person, but you ain't either. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying the contrary to how you feel about the situation, but he is windmilling. That's hurt. That's a hurt. That's a deep hurt. When I talk, listen,
I'm gonna go
no,
to the
no,
comments.
stay up here.
No,
you
I'm
stay
gonna
up
go to the
here.
comments because
No. I need to say something because I want you to.
Because I have two people on this app that I feel are the absolute enemy, and me talking helps them. So I'm gonna take my black ass to the comments before this go real fucking left because I'm getting like heart pounding pissed, and I just don't want to do it.
About what?
Hitters in the background.
Who in the background?
No, I'm telling Closet hitters in the background.
Yeah.
Somebody say something?
Nah, so you know who the bums are watching apparently.
I think it's the whole thing of like she was saying when Police was going after her, where was all this outrage? Nobody wasn't saying nothing. Now all of a sudden everybody's wanting all these apologies and all this, that, and the third. But she was the first go round. Where was all of this outrage and all of that when she was going through, when she was trying to go to the, the police station, report on her damn self? Where was all of this energy? I think that's what she's getting frustrated at. Now, let me go back to what you were saying. I don't think that I Speak is a bad person. Let me go ahead and make that known. I don't think he did anything to Polisa. I still don't. No matter what he and I are going through, and if I talk shit about him, it's because of the way he's talked about me and the way he's treated me.
On some other stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the police stuff.
Right, because I do not believe that he assaulted her. Now, was they hunching? Could have been. But I don't believe
Not that I don't believe.
I'm just saying.
No, because I sat down and did the timeline. They wouldn't have had time to because of where she was at, where he was at, and then when she left versus, they didn't have enough time. I talked to Closet about the timeline. So I don't believe that happened at all.
Okay,
she was never alone with him.
They was alone at the bathroom, wasn't it? Anyway,
he showed her where the bathroom was at.
Let's skip on. We're gonna skip on by that, Cappa. We're gonna skip on by it. I don't believe he assaulted her. That's the main point. No matter what else I feel, I do not believe he assaulted her. That is not going to change. And see, that's what happened when you can take yourself outside of the situation and look at it for what it is. He ain't, from what she said, all the stories that she's told, her story has changed according to what law enforcement, what attorneys, and all of that stuff have told her what it constitutes to be assault. Every time she's talked to somebody, her story has slightly changed to fit what they said it needs to be for her to have a case.
Absolutely.
We've all
It's changed 50, 11 times. Every time, everything's changed. One thing, oh, he touched me. Then the next thing, oh, it's verbal essay. She added a lot of little things in that, and she can't even remember what she said at the start. So it's all been a big whole jumbled story. And if she jumps onto other people's platforms, then they're going to believe her. No one's going to believe her because she doesn't stick to the story like how I speak.
I mean,
and
new people,
Mo
but new
has.
people coming in that have not been here for the past 6 months or even the past 3 months. They may be just like King. They hear her story and they believe her because we are in the society of believe the victim.
No, hell no. I don't believe no fucking victim.
No.
No. Listen.
Wait, please, guys. Can I just say something?
I don't believe no fucking victim.
You didn't
Bitches lie,
let me finish.
niggas lie, everybody lie. I don't believe no victim.
Everybody lies, but numbers don't.
Real quick, guys. I don't know if y'all understand, but even before I was being attacked openly online, I was being attacked profusely behind the scene by grown-ass men threatening me in every fucking thing. I took this shit on the chin, y'all. I took it on the chin. And I promise you, what I am witnessing right now across this app is hurtful as fuck because it was okay when she was blaming me and lying on me. It was okay. Powerful platforms platform this lady and nobody said nothing. The shit was okay. But now it's a big fucking problem. That shit right there make a motherfucker know how motherfuckers really move. That's where my problem lies. And this is why I do 99.9% of the shit that I do off app. This is why I move in silence. This is why y'all didn't know all the shit that I've been doing from the beginning until I did that sub live. I never stopped fighting for my innocence. But motherfuckers didn't care. They didn't come and talk to me. And some of these motherfuckers had my motherfucking phone number. And yet they still platform that bitch. So I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck about this outrage, this selective ass outrage people got. I've been very fucking quiet. I stay in my motherfucking corner, but you motherfuckers is pissing me the fuck off. And y'all know who y'all are.
Nah, I'm gonna be the first to speak on that. That was wrong. Me going over there, taking 100,000 followers over to her page, listening to that trash and garbage and not pushing to challenge her more about why she's not trying to go to the police. That was wrong. Sharing her trash and duetting her trash. That was wrong. All of it was wrong. We're all wrong. We're all culpable. Everybody that boosted anything pertaining to this woman is dead ass wrong, period. And I'll be the first to say for myself, I was wrong. At least by the time it got around to Petty had a clear understanding because Petty did research. And she had a very clear understanding of what Polisa had said and what she was saying currently. That's why I respect Petty so much, because she do her research and I didn't. I believed the victim. But all Polisa did was change it where now when a victim comes to me, I'm going to say, you need to go to the police. My platform is not for that. You need to go. I'm Drag Talk. I don't care. And if people don't like that, then oh well, block me. But you can never come back to my platform and ever ask me to advocate for you on some SA shit because of what this woman has done. Period. That's closed. That's done. Period. Go to the police. Your advocacy is with the police.
That's true. Go to the police, get a statement done and everything, then come to speak to you because at least you got hard evidence. Yeah.
They say the only reason why Petty know everything because she like to insert herself in the shit. And that's what somebody said. She like to insert herself in people's business.
Yeah, but people don't say it's inserting when what I'm saying is in their favor. It's not inserting then. It's only when I say something to challenge what they are saying that now I'm inserting myself. I get that. It's fine, whatever. I'm still going to do whatever I want to do because I'm a grown woman with kids and I pay my own phone bill. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on inserting.
Yeah. But here go my thing. Like, I want to tell everybody, y'all can't sit here and think that everybody is against y'all. Everybody's not against y'all, man. And the reason why people don't want to come over here and speak is because everybody's sitting there placing the blame on the wrong people. The ones you need to put the blame on is that bitch and her crew.
Just know from the beginning, I always said I never had any pressure for people that believed her and didn't fucking know me or have my phone number. I still feel like that because you guys don't understand. I am a fucking victim as well. I'm a survivor as well. So I understand that. I never had pressure for any of those people like that. I'm just shocked at how appalled people are about the people that platform this lady now when they was platforming her against me. Petty Row platformed police. Me and Petty fucking kickle, gaggle, all kind of shit off behind this app. I don't have no pressure for her. That's her fucking platform. She had the right to do that shit. You feel me? It's not that I have pressure for these people. Please understand. I'm not saying that I have pressure or I have pressure for the people that platformed her. I'm just asking, why is everybody so outraged now?
I think everybody's so angry. I think the energy change when you go from one person to the next. Because their reactions are always going to be different. So like how King react to something and how I react, most of the time you got to poke me several times to get me mad. I usually let people go a week talking shit about me, and then when I go live on that weekend, you know it's on. King ain't gonna give you no week. King gonna give you 10 minutes and then he finna go berserker on you. That's just the way people are different. It was wrong when it happened against you, Closet. It's wrong when it happened against I Speak. It's wrong in general. But instead of all of us fighting with each other, the problem is still laying at police's doorstep, along with that guy with 3 front teeth that like to wear $75 suits and order hamburgers at a place called a Billionaire Restaurant Bar and Grill. That's where the blame should be. And we should always keep the energy for them. We should never keep energy for each other, because at the end of the day, I can't be mad at you because you got fooled. I can't be mad at you because you got bamboozled. I can't be mad at that. The lady is an actor, but the decor, though, did I tell y'all about the decor? The lady is an actor. You see how she turned them tears on with that white girl? I believe you. I believe you. She turned them tears on quick with that white girl that was lying. She turned them tears on quick. White girl lying like a mug. That's what I want to know, Tanya Michelle. That's what I want to know. Who hired the white girl? I want to know about the criminal shit. Fuck who mad at who. Forget all that stuff. I don't care about none of that. You don't like me, you don't like me. I don't care. Who hired the white girl? Who idea was it to try to extort money and views and likes out of people? That's the stuff I want to know. Bring the proof to the table. That's what I want to know. Ace, you said you had recordings of them setting up Closet. Where's the recordings at, my guy? Bring the proof. Fuck all the feelings. Bring the proof. Now we need to move to the evidentiary stage of stuff. Go ahead, Petty.
You know people be lying because it's a whole bunch of proof that we still waiting on since last year, and we still ain't got it yet because people ain't got it. They said they had it because they was a trending topic at the moment, and it was salacious and juicy, and they wanted some content. They wanted the clicks. They wanted the views. They ain't got that shit. They don't got it. Because you mean to tell me, as messy as all these individuals is, they got something and they ain't showed their hand yet? Come on now. You got something. You mad at somebody. You 38 hot with somebody. And you got some dirt on them. You gonna tell us about it, but you ain't gonna show it. Man, come on. Get out of here. You ain't got
Good
it.
night, Tavia. Right.
You ain't got it.
Right. Right. I don't think Fiery Phoenix wasn't in the inner circle, so she probably don't have a lot of the juicy details. That was Blaze and Tanya Michelle doing them deep dives on people, and pulling up people families and stuff like that. So them DMs, see, Tanya, I got a rule. Kappa got a rule. You drop one DM on me, I drop the whole damn thing. I scroll through the whole damn thing. I don't care who was in there. You could have been in there talking about your mama. I don't care. Why don't you just drop all the DMs?
You seen what I did. People want to say, oh, well, Petty said this in the DM. Oh, baby, let me run it. Let me run it. Let me run it, baby.
Because if I said in the DM, I said to your damn face.
Right. I said in front of anybody. We just happened to be in the DM. Baby, Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't come out with the DM, baby, because let's run it. Because I'm gonna show the whole thing. You got one little piece trying to spin a narrative, baby. Let me show the before and the after. So,
but I don't think King should be. I don't think King should be jumped on, because when they brought Polisa over, he literally didn't have time to look into her story. He didn't have time. They was like, hey, she over here. So I don't think he should be. But then also too, when you windmilling, and Bratz and Sky learned that the hard way. You jump in the way, you get popped. When I'm windmilling, sometimes I do send off residuals at people that don't necessarily deserve it. So I think that's kind of what happened, but I'm glad everybody squashed all of that, because we don't need all that anger. I don't need it. I forgive everybody that ever said anything ignorant about me, like Fiery. I don't know if you talked about me or not. Pin Up, Miss Shit Show. I don't know if y'all talked about me, because I forgive that. I forgive you where you at if you did.